Russell Wilson. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Steelers and the Dolphins coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they come in pretty desperate here for a win as they've started the year 0-5.
And it seems way too early to start talking about hot seats. But guess what? When a team is 0-5, people start wondering about their jobs.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. First carry for Najee Harris. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. You talk about this Miami defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really catch.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And it's picked up by... Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
So no advantage in this game for either quarterback in terms of coming off that open week, huh?
Yeah, they both had buys.
Both had them, so you got to figure both of them went back, watched some extra tape, polished up their game, checked out their fundamentals. But they also both had an extra week to prepare for each other's defenses. This could be a whole lot of fun.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Waddle. So nothing doing there, and it'll be second down. Tua sets up to pass it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. And the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
And this returnable for Hines. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10. Wilson. Open man. There's Darnell Washington. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
Now Wilson going to change things up here.
Second and 3. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Running left, it's Warren. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On the give, it's Warren. And he will have a Steelers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Harris running straight ahead. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Play action, now it's Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Alex Highsmith able to record his 5th sack of the season. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list.
And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. Joey Sly on for the extra point.
And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field.
And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Warren will try the right side.
And some room to work.
Down the right sideline. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Wilson.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away.
And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. The Dolphins offense and Tua Tagovailoa headed back out onto the field. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. Dancing to his left. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. He wipes out the penalty yardage with a good run to get it back to 2nd and 7.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert.
And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 27. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Here's Tua.
He's got his target. That's complete. Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Jalen Waddle.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead is now 14-10. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And the Steelers set to take the field.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A handoff for Warren.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43.
They'll run it. Warren.
Flash the stick skills on that run, but then stop shy of the 35.
Now 2nd and 3. Now a run with Warren.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now Wilson.
Setting up the screen, Harris.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32.
Now Wilson. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
That's another Pittsburgh Steelers.
Here's Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the... And now off to the races down the right side. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and, boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Slide for the PAT.
It's good, and it's 21-10. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And his throw here's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now it's Wilson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Wilson. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Looking to pass. Tua.
He'll dump this off to Achane.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
3rd down and 6.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jalen Waddle
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he fires one, but incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
That's good for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Here's Wilson to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
Now a give. Running left is Harris. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down.
Here's Wilson.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
To throw is Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And this is a situation where, as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. After the turnover, it's Tua. It's Hill, complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Here's 2nd and 10. Achane on the counter.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
In motion, Hill. On play action, here's Tua.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10. Deep in. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Wilson.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Throwing is Wilson. It's brought in by Harris. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Tua sets up to pass it. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 16.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. Down inside the 10.
And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Tua. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will finish off this third quarter of play. Back now in Pittsburgh, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Now Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here's Wilson.
A throw left side, caught by the tight end, Freiermuth.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Warren. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
From the 43, here's second and a yard.
To throw again is Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Warren. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Wilson.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
Now it's Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Pat Freiermuth.
His third touchdown now on the year.
And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yeah, this is going to put him back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Tua going to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action. Now it's Tua.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to pass. Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Tua. Short throw to Smith. Call it a gain of a yard. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are right back in this football game.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Now Wilson wants a different look.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Wilson.
That's going to be caught by Pickens.
And we're definitely getting towards the point of the game where not getting a lot of yards is secondary to keeping the clock moving. I mean, to me, that's a double win defensively. Short gain and some more time off the clock.
And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Up the middle, Achane.
He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Achane here. They stay on the ground.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. Over the middle, complete. It's Hill. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And he's good.